Well, if you've been dying for the chance to trick out and customize some of your favorite Gerber designs, now you have the opportunity. Well, hey there friends and GT family. Thanks for joining me on this particular little journey and video where I just want to showcase for you real quick the custom shop that's now available over on the Gerber website. They launched this several months ago where if you hop on over to gerbergear.com, you can trick out and customize several different blade designs from the shark belly to the fastball to the Terracraft that I'm going to talk about here in just a second run in, because I'm sure you guys are really curious about some of that. Just got that recently. You can do as well the Gerber strong arm, and I know they have a few other designs as well that you can completely customize and trick out. And I remember I wanted to double check what I had said. When I originally about a year ago did the fastball review of this Gerber fastball, USA made, S30V, aluminum handles, ambidextrous, ball bearing, liner lock, $100, under 3 ounces. I mean, this has got so much going for it. I said, man, I bet you they'll offer some sort of customization, not knowing about that custom store at the time. And it's awesome to see that they have now basically launched that and have that capability. So I'm just going to kind of show you here real fast what I decided to go with. Built this myself. I picked kind of a maroon, burgundy maybe, red. I'm getting into these high-vis colors more. I don't know why. I used to hate reds and oranges and those type of things, but I've gotten a couple knives now with high-vis orange and now this red. Just really for some reason connected with me, and I decided to go with a topo design on the handle. There's literally dozens of options that you can go with, and color combinations and all of that I'll touch on a little bit more, but I just wanted to kind of show you that just because I love the outdoors and just creation just so much, in the mountains and here living in the Rocky Mountains, the terrain, it just really connects with me, and so I love it. And so I decided to go with that for the handle, laser engraved there, and then I decided to go kind of Rocky Mountain design on the blade itself. Let's get that little sucker zooming in there. The autofocus is being a little wonky, but you can see that there, and I was able to size that the way I wanted to. I could have made it bigger, could have made it smaller. Decided to go with that on both sides there. And you can do that. You can do one side, you can do both sides, you can do different things on either side. You can make it, you can do text, you can even upload depending on the design and the size of it. There's some, structural things that you need to kind of work with. But you can often do like your own logos or your own, different things. So maybe like now, making it awesome to gift maybe to a bunch of groomsmen, or bridesmaids, depending on the tool. If you want to put something maybe as you're gifting a strong arm to somebody who's going into the military and deploying, stuff like that, you now have the capability to do that on many of their designs. And particularly with the fastball, you can literally trick out every aspect to the tool, from the finish on the blade itself to the, again, laser engraving, wording, imagery. They now have coatings, several different coating colors. You can even do like bright red, all kinds of cool stuff like that. But they also offer the ability for you to get the cleaver blade shape in like a full flat grind in either S30V, or they offer right now just the cleaver from when I'm on their website in 20CV. I'd love to see this blade shape in 20CV down the line too, and just more Gerber knives in 20CV. Please, Gerber, please, 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 please. That is so sick that they at least offer it with the cleaver when I'm making this video, and hopefully down the line. And again, just hop over, click the link in the description box below, and you can take a look. Without much more like upgrade cost, you can do the backer, different colors. You can do all of the little accents and details, the pivots, the screws, the pocket clip can be different color combinations. I mean, really anything on this tool. The liner lock, I went with a blacked out kind of oxide liner lock there. All of it. And tricking these out isn't going to cost necessarily an arm and a leg like you might think. The normal fastball will usually go for about $100, which I think is a fair price for the S30V, USA made, ball bearing, ambidextrous, all those things, aluminum handles, all that made in America. This model that you're seeing right here cost, I believe, $130 is what the cost of creating this design with, a wash on the blade, icons on both sides, and laser engraving, and then the topo, and then all the little details as well. So it was very reasonable to get it looking in a way that's really gonna, connect with me, and it's wearing super, super well. I've had this now for over, I think, 3 months now. 2 to 3 months is how long I have had this model. Part of that was on purpose. I wanted to see how this would wear when I was using it. There's this extra money involved in creating this, but is it going to chip out and start having issues, and looks really janky after a month or two of use? And I have EDC'd this regularly, a couple times a week, every week since I got it, to see how it would hold up, and it's holding up really well. Obviously, over years and years and years, you'll get a little bit of wear here and there, but it's doing super good. So super pumped about that. Again, we'll have links for you guys below, and there's so many options and capabilities. And man, just giving it as gifts now, I think, particularly, or if a design just really connects with you and you're like, I use the strong arm all the time, and I have kind of like this beater one I can throw in the truck, but I want to trick this one out and do some text on it, or a logo or an icon, or gift it to a friend or family member, and do this special thing to it. You can do all kinds of cool, crazy stuff now on the Gerber website, which I think is super sweet. So I know for many of you, you've been dying. You're like, dude, that's great. Fastball, cool, good. I might go trick one out and do a custom build on it. But I want to know about this Terracraft. This is new for Gerber, and this is an idea that, from all the data and what I'm understanding, is knives that they're only going to sell through their website, and it's going to be like a year that they're going to sell it, and then they might retire it, or hold back on production for a while, and then focus on maybe another design, and then maybe come back to it. So I'm not quite sure all of those aspects, but this is kind of like a Gerber exclusive on their site, and they have here this Terracraft, and I bought it the day it came out. I did not want to customize this one. I may get a second one as we do all the testing to see really how it performs and what it does. Think of the principle, and what they really did is just soup it up on every level. Now we have an over 4-inch blade, S30V, USA made steel, 90-degree spine, high saber grind, G10 handle scales with those nice tubes in there, nice red liners that pop really nicely. Really digging that. And then you get this nice leather sheath, and they even have done some really cool things with like a belt pass through and then a loop up here that you could put like a dangle option. It doesn't come with that. And then they even have this little like rubber cup right here that not only helps grip around the handle, but it also, when you're pulling it out, helps protect it from getting nicked and cutting the leather like flap right there. So I would have liked to see a Kydex option. As of right now, when I was looking at their custom store, it doesn't offer that. So you can just buy standard 150, or they have it in their custom store as well. And you can do all kinds of different coatings and different handle scales and laser engraving and name and all that type of stuff. So really pumped to get a ton of use on this. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised at what Gerber is producing with this, basically kind of utility camp knife, bushcraft knife. It's kind of a do-everything tool, honestly, if you want it to be. So really looking forward to giving you guys the full review soon and really seeing how it performs after a lot of hard use with it. But just want to tell you that this is now available on the Gerber website as well, and you can trick it out and customize it in their customizable store as well. So, and I believe they have a folder coming out. So guys, really cool stuff happening over there. Check out again that link that we have right in the description box below, and you can check it all out, build something out if there's something that connects with you, and just see what Gerber is doing. I'm really excited to see where they continue to go into the end of 2020 and into 2021, and what's going to happen. I think is going to be really exciting for us knife lovers as they begin to really bolster their US production, and really in some ways kind of going back to basics and really focusing on tools and functionality that connects with us, the knife user, on a regular basis, regardless if it's their EDC collection, pocket knives and stuff, or some of these fixed blades that they are starting to produce. So thanks so much for coming over today, checking out the channel. Check out the other video popping up. Subscribe if you're not yet a current subscriber. Throwing up content like this all the time. Appreciate you guys so much. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well. Lots of stuff going over there on the online community. There's those links as well. And finally, guys, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.